Welcome back, everybody. This is likely to be a quick trip. The river's a little higher and moving a little quicker than I anticipated, so I thought I'd walk around in this shallow area here and see if I can find anything. I think there's a Coke bottle right here. It's probably broken, but we'll see. Right there, I don't know, you should be able to see that. It's got a lot of seaweed or whatever you want to call it. It's definitely smooth, so let's go under and have a look. Didn't know that butterflies ate poop, but I guess they do. Weird. Alright, let's do a cleanup. So if you're watching this channel, you should get a pretty good idea of what you might find going river walking in the Cuyahoga River. Not all areas are the same. I'm sure like this new grape bottle, there are some of you out there that know where you could find 100 of these in one hunt. That's the second one that I've ever seen come out of the river. My son got the first one last year. So, and when you're searching, this is a pretty good example of what an average hunt would be like. Sometimes you find really nice stuff, sometimes you find nothing at all. But hey, it's all interesting and it's all a little bit of history here. So let's talk about what we found today. This Sagertown ginger ale is about 120 years old, right around the turn of the century. The Buick hubcap, that came off of a Buick automobile between 1938 and 1941. This Castoria medicine bottle, these are fairly common, and it is a screw top, so that's about maybe 100-year-old bottle, maybe from the 20s or 10s. And what else? We got this little car right here. No real markings on it, but there it is. Are these glasses from the 1950s? I don't know, maybe, or maybe they're modern. Got a ceramic insulator. I don't know why. I collect these things when I find them in good condition. Not a chip on it. This one is marked with a B and an oval. That might be Bennington, but I could be wrong. If you know, you could leave a comment. Here is an electric Norelco razor from the 1950s. And some of you out there probably remember your dad or your grandpa using this thing to shave their face. It's very interesting to see how little technology has changed. You have these little razors under there that spin, and the shroud comes off, and you would empty out the shaving clippings, whatever. But there it is. It'll go right in the garbage, but hey, I wanted to show you all what you find on a typical hunt. Here is some Revlon nail polish, and this one is, what was the name of this? Cherry Coke from 1941. Ironic that I found 4 Coke bottles today, and it has the old Revlon there, and on the bottom, Revlon. So somebody dropped that in the 1940s. A shotgun shell. Try to get that to focus. There it is. It says VFM 10 on it. I don't think it's a 10 gauge. It looks a little small. Looks more like a 12 gauge, but it does have a 10 stamped on it. This is a Hires root beer. Let's try to get that in there. Where was it? There it is on the bottom. And most of these bottles had pretty colorful applied color labels on them. This one's textured all over, so I'm not sure if this one had the applied color label. It was likely just like this. And this one here is from about the 1950s. Let's see. The Cokes. I guess the one that stands out is this one. It's the oldest one. It is the Christmas Coke. December 25th, 1923 is the patent date for that one. All the other ones are pattern D. These 3 are all from Akron, and this was the first Coke bottle that I found that was from, where are we at here? Come on, focus in. Alliance, Ohio. So that's something a little bit different for me, the Alliance. Then the new grape, these things are patent March 3rd, 1920. That's the first one I ever found. And you see why I like them. They're a very unique looking bottle, and they have this big star on it, new grape, a bunch of markings on it, but it's chipped all over the place. So the one that my son found, that's this one right here, and you could see I haven't cleaned it terribly well yet, but there's no scratches or dings or anything on it, so that's a good example of that. I'll keep looking until I find a whole one. Let's see. The marbles, got 4 marbles. This one was interesting. It had a little patch of green. Where is it? There. A little patch of green right there. And a couple blue and white swirls. And then this one was see-through. Always nice to find marbles. And then the natural wonder of the river. I actually hot glued that and put a little coating of clear coat on that because this is the largest mussel I have ever found in the river. It is the size of my hand, and it was 5.5 inches this way, 2 inches high, and then I think 3 inches this way. So if you're one of those naturalists out there and you know if this is an oddity, go ahead and let me know. For me, and I've been in the river quite a bit, that's the biggest one that I've ever seen in the Cuyahoga. Maybe that's a sign that the Cuyahoga River is making a little bit of a comeback. So that's it for today. I hope to see you on the next adventure. And until then, happy hunting.